What's up everybody? My name is Flame and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 7 favorite Pokemon from the original 150. Not the 800 or in the future where it may be 1,000, I'm not too sure, but today it's 150. I would like to point out that this list is probably going to show you what that warning sign at the beginning of my videos means, because I don't think you would use some of these Pokemon, for instance, end game for battles or anything like that. Maybe in the beginning, but not so much towards the end. So don't expect the strongest Pokemon to be on this list. Let's get into it. So for number 7, I'm gonna go with Alakazam. I've always liked the idea of psychic Pokemon. I think it's really awesome. I very much hated in the game how it took forever to get an Abra because the little fuckers teleport like immediately before you can even throw a Pokeball sometimes. However, being that it was so difficult to catch an Abra when you finally did and eventually evolved it all the way up to an Alakazam, it's pretty satisfying. So for number 6, I'm gonna go with Scyther. You know why? Because I mean, have you seen that dude? He looks super badass. Have you seen the 2 fucking swords? I mean, so you would think that I'd be choosing Ponyta for number 5 because Ponyta is a fire Pokemon. However, Ponyta is number 5 for me because Ponyta was one of the first 2 cards I ever got when I was a kid, and of course started my love for Pokemon. So, you know, there's always a special place in my heart for Ponyta. As I said earlier, Ponyta was one of 2 cards that I initially got. The second one was Farfetch'd, which is why when everyone was choosing Pidgey to get Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, or even Spearow to get Fearow, I did my best to get Farfetch'd. The fact that he was one of the first cards I ever owned is a big reason why he's number 5 on this list. So Chancy is number 3 for me, because while Farfetch'd and Ponyta were the first 2 cards I was ever given, Chancy on the other hand was one of the first holographic cards I got in the first booster pack I ever got. So she's always had a special place, right here. Don't get me wrong, Chancy's moves aren't really that great, but in the game when I used her, I taught her Egg Bomb and Soft Boiled. Soft Boiled, which was really good for regaining health. After that point, she was a pretty good Pokemon. Of course Charizard was going to be on this list. He's a flying, fire-breathing dragon. Of course fire types are going to be ones that I love. Charizard is super cool. He's super powerful. He was super cool in the show. And overall, he's an amazing Pokemon. Now, of course, you would think that Charizard would be number 1 on my list because fire Pokemon. However, when I really thought about it, there's one more Pokemon who would always be number 1 for me. I really liked Neato King, other than the fact that, you know, he looks super badass and he's purple. I don't know, there was something about him having King in his name that made me really like him. Neato King. Magmar didn't make the list only because I didn't want to flood my list with a bunch of fire Pokemon, which I may do in the future, just a fire Pokemon episode. However, because I'm not going to flood it with a bunch of fire Pokemon, this is what he'll be for this particular list. Gyarados. Another dragon Pokemon. I fucking love that dude. But you know what? I like his red version like a whole lot more than his blue version, which is why he didn't exactly make the list. I don't really remember when you get him red. I'll have to look that up. So there's only one Pokemon for me that beats Charizard. One Pokemon who's super cool, super funny, looks super amazing, and that would be Haunter. I love Haunter. I love the way he looks. I love his color scheme. His moveset in the game when I used to play Pokemon Red version was amazing. He's super powerful if you used it right. I mean, all his psychic and ghost moves were fucking amazing and super powerful. I used to use Dream Eater all the time. I would just jump into a fight, hit them with the hypnosis and put them to sleep, and then bam, hit them with the Dream Eater over and over while they slept, and I win. I won a lot with Haunter. In fact, I loved Haunter so much, I didn't even evolve him to Gengar. If I did, I caught another Ghastly and then evolved that into a Haunter, and then that one into a Gengar. But the first Ghastly I ever caught to make into a Haunter, it stayed Haunter the entire game because Haunter is my favorite Pokemon. Well, that does it for this list. I may do a few more in the future. One that may be all fire Pokemon, maybe one that's all water Pokemon, maybe 2nd gen and 3rd gen. You know, I haven't played farther than that, but I think I might do 2nd gen and 3rd gen. But I guess we'll see in the future. I hope you guys enjoy this list, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!